Hello. Are you all right? Hey, calm down. I won't hurt you. I promise. I just wanted to ask if you were okay. No normal human being has ever entered this forest unless they were lost or lured in here by one of the many creatures that roam here. So, I just wanted to make sure you were all right. You do look pretty lost to me. Oh, so you are lost, just as I thought. Not to worry though. I can help you get out of here. This forest really isn't safe for humans, and I want to make sure that you get out of here without any complications, to put it in the least concerning way. Um, well, by complications, I mean the creatures here really aren't that friendly, and most of them try to harm any human that enters the forest. I don't want that to happen though. So that's why I save any human I see before another creature reaches them first. Why do I have ears and a tail? Well, that's because I am also one of the so called creatures that resides in this forest. I'm actually a werewolf. Whoa, calm down. I'm not like the other werewolves. I want to help humans, unlike the others. It may not seem like it, but I promise I won't hurt you. I understand if you don't trust me and decide to run, but then again, I can't guarantee that you'll make it out of the forest in one piece. Do you trust me? Do you want me to guide you to safety? I'm glad you agreed. All the other humans that have disagreed never made it out, so you're very lucky to have run into me, as I will give you a chance to survive, unlike the other creatures. Enough of that for now. You're safe with me, so you won't need to share their fate. Follow me. You've wandered quite far into the forest. It'll take us about an hour to get out of here. So, how exactly did you get lost? I would assume the creepy vibes would scare off most humans from even stepping foot in here. But it turns out a lot of people really enjoy entering places with creepy vibes now, considering the amount of times I found humans roaming this forest. So, decided to go for a walk and somehow took a wrong turn and ended up here in this forest. Why were you taking a walk in the first place? It's the middle of the night. That surely can't be safe for a human. Because you needed to clear your head? From what? If you don't mind me asking. Stress from work? I've heard a few humans talking about work being stressful as well. I guess that's a common thing for humans. The creatures in this forest obviously don't work, so I don't really understand how stressful it can be. But I do understand stress from other things. What stuff stresses me out? Oh, well, it's nothing really. Well, nothing a human would be able to understand. As you may have noticed, I'm not with the pack as most other werewolves would be. So I'm always stressed about if I'm in any danger because there's nobody else to warn or protect me. Why don't I have a pack? Well, That's not really something that I talk to humans about, or really. It's quite a confusing story, and would be better for you if you didn't know why, at least for now. Um, anyways, do you have any other questions? Most humans that allow me to guide them to safety normally have way too many questions. A lot of them I haven't been able to answer really, nor have I thought about asking that question. Humans are quite curious beings. What other creatures are there? Well, apart from werewolves, there are quite a lot of other creatures I'm aware of that reside in this forest. There are vampires, witches, centaurs, kitsunes, pixies. The list goes on, really. I'm not sure how many exist. I don't think anyone really does. All I know is that most all of them would have killed you without a second thought. Why are there creatures in this forest? Hmm. Well, I guess no one's really sure as to why that is. When I was a cub, my pack had a story that long ago. All the creatures in this forest were able to go anywhere they wanted in the village. They would kill the humans and fight other mythical creatures. But one day, some kind of god stopped the group of creatures in the village from attacking them and banished them into the forest where they would be able to live freely but cause no harm to other humans. Still being able to attack anything that enters the forest, of course. Well, yeah, I guess I do believe it. Makes the most sense from any of the stories some of the other creatures come up with. It happened many, many centuries ago, so most creatures wouldn't have been alive when we were banished to the forest. However, some creatures are immortal, but they refuse to talk about what really happened. So some might know the truth and just refuse to tell it. Are you alright? You look really pale suddenly. I know it must be a lot to take in. Many humans don't know anything about what goes on in this forest, but I can assure you everything is true. It won't harm you, though. Once I take you to the exit, you will be completely safe. Creatures are unable to attack anything outside of this forest. Well, because if the creatures wanted to attack something outside of the forest, that would require them to leave. If a creature was foolish enough to try and exit, then nobody really knows what happens, as it's been years since any of them have tried. All I know is they die. I'm not sure how, though. They could turn into stone, ash, or evaporate, but no evidence has been found to confirm those theories. Don't worry, I won't try to leave the forest. I'll only guide you to the edge of the forest before moving away. I don't want any other humans to see me, or it will just attract more humans to the forest, and there's no way I'm capable of saving all of them. Well, on the topic of getting to the exit, it seems like we've reached our destination. Well, it's not really the exit. I almost feel sorry for doing this, but I'm taking you back to my den instead. Whoa, don't panic. It's okay. I promise you aren't in any danger. I'll explain everything once we get inside. You just need to follow me, or else another creature might try to take you away from me, darling. Y- Get back here. Please stop running. We've come all this way, and I would be really annoyed if you were to get killed right before I take you to my den. It's perfectly safe in there. No other creatures will harm you if you just stop running and please come back. Hey, darling, are you alright? That was quite a fall. Better than getting attacked by one of the creatures, I suppose. That's why you shouldn't have run off. I thought I had warned you about the dangers of this forest enough, but I guess humans will always run before thinking. Now, the quicker we get this done, the quicker I can take you to my warm, safe den, and you can get a full explanation as to what's going on. I stole this sedative from a witch a while ago. Never thought I'd need to use it on a human, but here we are. Hold still for me. All done. Good job, Pet. Don't look so scared. I promise everything will make sense soon. Just let the sedative take over your body. Don't fight it. Just close your eyes and everything will be alright soon. There you go. Everything will be alright once you wake up. Sweet dreams. I see you're beginning to wake up. I was starting to think I gave you the wrong sedative, but I'm glad to see that I haven't. Careful. I don't want you to hurt yourself by struggling against the chains. I have to admit, they aren't the most comfortable restraints, but it's all I had. I fixed it up while hunting just in case I needed to use it in the future. I'll try to find something else to use for restraints later until I can trust you not to try to escape. Something that won't hurt a fragile human such as yourself. Now, I guess I should tell you why I decided to take you to my den rather than helping you escape. I wasn't lying about me helping the other humans escape. I hated to see humans suffer in the forest all alone. That's why I started saving them. Over time, I noticed they always talked about their own struggles of being a human, almost like they were suffering. Only a few talked about positive things, which made me realize that maybe the rest of the world wasn't as good as I thought it was. When you began talking about work stress, I felt like I should try and help. That I should take you back to my den and give you a stress free life with protection from the dangers of the forest. I wasn't sure how you would react, so I led you to my den without saying anything. I thought you would follow me inside carelessly, but when you started to run, I was scared you would get hurt before I could explain the situation. That's why I had to give you that sedative and tie you up. Well, I have heard humans calling it kidnapping while talking about things that some humans do to other humans. But this isn't a kidnapping. I want to relieve you from your stress and protect you from any harm, which is exactly what I'm doing. While talking to you, I also noticed that I loved you, which led me to another reason as to why I have to protect you. Don't look so scared. I promise you're safe. Another reason is that I've never loved anyone before. My pack kicked me out because I didn't want to hunt the humans that entered the forest. Ever since then, I have been alone, finding comfort in helping them, humans. They would then have to leave me once I took them to the exit, and the process would repeat. I just don't want to be alone anymore. I want to have my own pack, even if that means there's only one other living creature in it, that creature being you. What if you don't want to be in my pack? Well, You don't have a choice. I love you. Unlike any other human that I have helped, I feel a special connection with you, like our paths were destined to cross and for us to stay together forever. I know you may not want to be in a pack with me and that you may not love me. You must be really scared right now, but I promise it won't be so bad. I'll take care of you, feed you, and protect you from all danger. Maybe one day you'll love me back and we can grow our pack together. Well, even if other humans do come looking for you, they have no idea where you are. And if they were to enter the forest, the other creatures would find them before they find you. So, I'll give you one last chance to join willingly. Do you want to join my pack, darling?